Why did US spy agency CIA's chief William Burns secretly meet Taliban leader in Kabul? The US Central Intelligence Agency chief William Burns held a secret meeting with Taliban co-founder Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar in Kabul on August 23rd. Reports say that this is the highest level encounter between the Taliban group and the Biden administration since the group's return to power. Burns is one of US President Joe Biden's most experienced diplomats, while Baradar is one of the top leaders in the regime who also headed the Taliban's political office in Qatar. However, CIA is yet to confirm the meeting and its agenda, saying that the agency never discusses directors' travels. The Washington Post, which cited anonymous US sources for the meeting, did not reveal the content of the discussions between the Taliban co-founder and the CIA boss. This report comes at a time when thousands of Afghans terrified by the return of the Taliban are still masked with the hope of fleeing the country. So what did the US and the Taliban discuss? Reports say the discussions revolved around the delay in the August 31st deadline for the US to finish evacuations out of Kabul airport. Biden has set an August 31st deadline to finish the chaotic airlift organized by thousands of temporarily deployed US and UK troops, but has left the door open to an extension if needed. US needs to airlift 6,000 troops from Kabul. But the Taliban has warned that the group would not agree to any extension, calling the issue a red line, with any delay viewed as extending occupation. If the US or the UK were to seek additional time to continue evacuations, the answer is no, or there would be consequences that will create mistrust between us. If they are intent on continuing the occupation, it will provoke a reaction, Taliban spokesman Suhail Shaheen said in a statement to Sky News. A range of issues to resolve. While news of the Burns-Baradar meeting came as a surprise, the US and the Taliban are in regular contact and have a number of issues to work out. The Pentagon says it is in daily contact with the Taliban at the Kabul airport, where armed Taliban members are effectively performing crowd control outside the wall of the airport. The US says the Taliban has been cooperative on issues regarding the airport. Still, US forces are concerned about the possibility of an attack by other extremist groups, including the Islamic State and its affiliates. In a recent development on August 27, according to sources, at least 60 Afghans and 13 US troops were killed and dozens of others wounded after two powerful explosions took place outside Kabul's international airport amid a huge chaotic evacuation effort from Afghanistan. A complex attack on Thursday at the airport in Afghanistan's capital caused a number of US and civilian casualties, the Pentagon said. US President Joe Biden pledged to retaliate against the attack in Kabul, confirming that the bombings were carried out by Islamic State Khorasan Province ISKP, the ISIL's group affiliate in Afghanistan.
We will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said one blast occurred near the airport's Abbey Gate and the other close to the nearby Barron Hotel. Two US officials said at least one of the explosions appeared to be from a suicide bombing.